ZamanWHU squad. Tuesday turn up. How are you guys doing? Don't worry, you're not dreaming. It's your boy Ty here for a sporting special. My name's Tyler West, which some of you may know me from HQ Sports Sundays. Well, listen, today is still the case. We're going to play the game and make it rain, okay? This game is a sporting mixture of questions, okay? In light of the Champions League kicking off tonight, some huge fixtures are taking the field. There'll be some questions on that and other European football. So please, football knowledge at the ready. Hit me up on my socials for them good luck shout-outs. My fingers are crossed as per usual, hoping that we have a good squad of winners today. I've got 12 questions coming your way. Easy to hard, but that will determine who will end up top of the table. It's worth fighting for, peeps, because it's my pleasure to inform you of the grand prize, £1,000. That's a lot of money. You could win it all, or you could win a share. The usual rules apply, play fair, and try not to rip out your hair. For example, if you accidentally press the wrong answer, why not use a trusty life to continue the fight? You can use them every round except for the final one. What are you going to spend your winnings on? Have a good think, because it's about to go down. For my first ever time on a day other than a Sunday, coming your way, here's Q1. Who scored Manchester United's equaliser in the 1999 Champions League final? Teddy Sheringham, Teddy Boyd, Teddy Roosevelt. All the Teddies in this situation. Who was it? The goal that meant everything in 1999. Who scored the mighty Red Devils' precious equaliser in the 90th minute? We know it was a Teddy. Let's get this game started steady. It was Teddy Sheringham. Q1, how many are we going through with? 29,445. Hey, this is a perfect start, my friends. Q2. With which of these teams has Clarence Seedorf not won the Champions League? Ajax, Real Madrid, Manchester United. Clarence, what a guy. Now, he's won the Champions League the most times, with the most sides. But which one of these dream teams did he not kick ball with? Only real in your dreams, it's the fictional footy team, Manchester United. Yeah, that was a fantasy. 23,443 of you knew that was. Now listen, while I got you looking at your screen, let me tell you about Thursday's HQ game, all about the telly screen. It's a TV cop special. So mind the blue tape, get your crime-solving trivia hat on. It's going to be a good one at 9 p.m. Thursday night. Do not miss that. But now, here's Q3. Which of these items combine to form a football on the Champions League logo? Pound signs, stars, rugby balls. Now, this is the famous logo that we see pretty much before every match. Keep your eye on the ball now, literally. If you went for rugby balls, then I'm afraid you ballsed it up early doors. Pound signs only when you want to buy something at the till. It was stars. Stars was the right answer. 21,655 of you were. Q4. Between 1977 and 1982, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and which other English club won the European Cup? Aston Villa, Manchester United, Leeds United. Now you're going to have to trace back in your memory for this one. The old name for the Champions game, but when it was formerly known as the European Cup, which English side joined the others? Nobody's uniting on this question, I'm afraid, folks. It was Aston Villa. That was the right answer. How many did we get? 12,201, losing quite a few of you there.
Adventure down the left. There's a good ball played in for Tony Morley. Oh, he missed it!
Q5. Which of these footballers was named after a US president? Dwight York, Harry Kane, Cristiano Ronaldo. Legends in the game. They've all led with captaincy armbands. But I don't know if I would trust any of these, or if any of them would actually last a minute as president, right? His name was inspired by the ex-Hollywood actor and 40th president of the United States. The answer we were looking for was the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo. 2,387, that is the biggest savage question! Oh my dinner days! Team, what's happened? What has actually happened? Losing 7,000 on Dwight York. Oh, we got 2,000 on Harry Kane. Harry Kane? No, it was Cristiano Ronaldo. Now listen, his mum and dad thought Ronald Reagan sounded strong. 614 goals later, who would know? Q6. The official Champions League anthem is based on a work by which of these composers? Bach, Handel, Beethoven. Oh, savage, we lost so many. It's gone cold in here, guys, come on. It's the tune that we all know the hum to, and probably only the last two words, the champions. The sound is magical, but who conjured up this classic? It was the legend Handel. That was the musical knowledge that you needed to know. 2,260 of you knew that. Well done. I thought that was a bit tough. It's based on Handel's Zadok the Priest. Now, that was designed for the coronation of King George II, a throwback anthem. Now, that's half time. Shout out to Gatekeeper 200 and the team over at Hype Sports. Let's hype this second half up, shall we? Shout out to Eddie the dog. That's adorable. He helps his mum every day. Adam Scott, let's hope your winning streak will begin today. Deb284, hope you can do it today. You can. Well, I believe in you. I believe in you. A big shout out to the rest of you regular Tuesday HQers. Q7. In their first ever competitive European home tie, which British side beat Napoli 2-0? Bangor City, Lincoln City, Dunfermline. Ooh, their first ever competitive European home tie. Stay with me. They're one of the biggest clubs in Italy, but which of these nobodies got the better of Napoli? Volleying it out of the valleys, it was Bangor City. Q7 ran through to Q8, 1,489 of you staying with us. That's a good number. Well done, team. The Italians got their revenge in the end, barging Bangor out of the Cup Winners' Cup. Q8. Which of these is the only side to have qualified from a group stage after losing their first 3 games? Roma, Porto, Newcastle. May have lost the first ones, still got through. It's not the greatest of starts without a doubt, but who phoenixed their way through the first group stage? Out with the old and in with the Newcastle. Have we got Geordie fans in the place? 396, it was a savage! Savage on a Tuesday! Oh, it feels peculiar, it feels weird, I'm so sorry to those guys leaving us there. Yeah, the Geordies sneaked out of their first group only to get pummeled by Inter and Barcelona in their next one. Cool. Q9. Which team sold Gabriel Batistuta for a record fee at the time for a player over 30? Juventus, Lazio, Fiorentina. Oh, I can't handle this. Stay with us, stay with us. Before Messi, there was Batistuta, but who did the Argentine legend score most of his goals for? Preferring to play in purple, it was Fiorentina. How many of you are with us? 599. That's what I'm talking about. Here come the cavalry, guys. We're going to the end. The Italians nabbed Gabriel from an Argentinian club, selling him to Roma 9 years later for the equivalent of 36 million euros. That's a lot of money. Q10. In the 1970s, which team won the European Cup despite coming 10th in their domestic league? Benfica, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid. This is a tough one. Football is full of comebacks, we know that for sure, but who still won silverware despite not doing so well at home? It's the German powerhouse, Bayern Munich. Who got that right? 381. These are good numbers. Stay with us. We're almost there. It was hardly out of the blue that result. Bayern had won both the Bundesliga and the European Cup the year before. It was bound to happen. Q11. Which of these players scored Leicester City's first ever goal in the Champions League? Mark Albrighton, Riyad Mahrez, Jamie Vardy. Now think about this one and you may be that step closer to £1,000. He may have scored 2 goals in the game, but Mahrez didn't score Leicester's first. Born to play for the Seagulls, it's Mark Albrighton. That was the answer. Trophy racks at the ready, folks. That was a savage question as we're going into the final round. I'm prepared, 152 of you. Here is the final round. Oh, it's so close. The Savages, you just don't know when they're going to come. You do not know when they're going to come. Now, my fingers crossed. You're so close to this down. Stay with us. Q12. Who is the oldest player to score a goal in a Champions League final? Hernan Crespo, Paolo Maldini, Andre Pirlo. No pressure, folks. I think I'm a bit more nervous than you right now. 3 long-lasting legends. But who bagged a blinder when he was almost 37? Crespo scored twice in 2005 final, but it's his Milan teammate we're after here. Scoring within the very first minute, it was Paolo Maldini. Come on, who is top of the table today? Well, would you look at that? 105 winners. Ian Fuoco, £9.52, enjoy it. Ride Wave 88, £9.53, enjoy it. Franny underscore boss, £9.53. Joe Bananas, 87. Listen, this is good. 105 winners. Who knew that was going to happen on a Tuesday? Okay, I had my doubts, I'll be honest with you, but I shouldn't have, because I'm pretty sure that we have some HQ sports fans in the place. Or if not, you're just collaborating, you're all sitting around in a circle. That's even better. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. If you weren't quite successful today, do not worry. There are plenty more opportunities. If you're an avid sports fan, then join us on Sundays for HQ Sports. And then you can really put your knowledge to the test. Week in, week out, different themes as we go. But you did really well today. The sporting special is complete. Did you hit the back of the net or were you subbed before half-time? How did you get on? Let me know over on Twitter. You have the opportunity to do it again tonight, 9 p.m. Shazza will be leading the charge. It's been emotional today, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Enjoy the rest of your week. Sending love from here at HQ. Till next time, goodbye.